Well, welcome, friends. Look at that sunrise out the right side of the aircraft as we begin our descent into Mandalay, Myanmar. Victor Yankee Mike Delta, VYMD, Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. We took off from Brunei 3 hours, 1 minute, 27 seconds ago. We're about 14, 15 minutes from landing at Mandalay on the ILS runway 17, whose frequency is 110.5, VOR at the airport 116.3, airport elevation 301 feet, touchdown zone elevation 286 feet, approach course 171 to runway 17, runway length 14,000 feet, good grief. So speed restriction on this approach, kind of interesting, don't see that too often, of 230 knots. We're doing 250. I figure I'll take the speeding ticket if I need to. Local time 4:36 in the morning here in Myanmar. 3:06 p.m. here in Southern California. 4:36 in the morning tomorrow, Monday, June 6th, D-Day. June 6th, D-Day. Weather in Mandalay, 79 degrees, mostly cloudy. Winds are out of the south at 10 miles an hour. Sunrise at 5:23 in the morning. So still some time to go before sunrise.
Cessna Tree, Bravo Whiskey. Contact Mandalay approach on 119.
Here's the approach handoff.
Good day.
Humidity's 85%. Visibility 10 miles.
119.2 for Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
We'll contact Mandalay approach. We'll slow to 240.
Mandalay approach Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is at 10,700 feet, descending 6,000 feet.
We cleared down to 6,000
Cessna
feet.
November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey Mandalay approach altimeter
Descending at 1,600 feet per minute. 2968. 2968. Just that. 2968. I'll do the same thing on the standby. 2968. Let's confirm that. Yes, 2968. Shallow water descent rate now to 1,500 feet per minute. We'll slow to 230. We will go ahead and turn off our half bank mode because we've got a big left turn coming, as you can see here. We go like this, left, and then left at Tadau, T-A-D-A-U. Let me see if I can zoom in on that so you can see a little bit better. T-A-D-A-U. That's where we'll make our left turn, and we'll fly our final approach to ILS runway 17. Flew at 40,000 feet on this flight. This 1,520 nautical mile flight, about 1,900 miles. Somewhere between 1,800 and 1,900 miles. Flight duration was estimated at 3 hours 47 minutes. We made good time over that 3 hour 47 minute estimate. Zoom down to 20, and we'll slow us down to 220. 33 miles from the airport, 8,000 feet, so we'll shallow our descent right now to 1,000 feet per minute. Slow to 220. As we begin this approach, beautiful approach to Myanmar, to Mandalay. I mentioned to someone that I was flying to Mandalay, and that person asked me if it was Mandalay Bay, and no, I had to tell them Mandalay Bay is a hotel in Las Vegas. There's no bay at Mandalay. It's an inland city in this beautiful country. Coming up on Thado, do I dare bring up the VFR map? Let's try it. There it is. Isoline map. Terrain's all to the east, as you can see. We're going to fly right over the city. Looking for that left turn, Thadu. Thadu's got to be around here somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to fly over the city of Mandalay as we, and you can see it just ahead. And we'll make that left turn. We'll slow to 215. We are receiving ILS information. That's always really a relief. IMIA, India Mike India Alpha, 15.4 nautical miles that way. And there's Thadu, which is dead ahead, 3.7 nautical miles. ETE to Thadu's just 48 seconds. Make that left turn. Here it comes. Basically a left turn to base. Slow to 210. We're at 6,000 feet now, as instructed. 24 miles out. Always a nail biter.
Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 4,200 feet.
Very good. Down to 4,200 through Whiskey.
Descend
It's the
and
left
maintain
turn.
4,200 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Look at that. That's pretty slick, huh? Wow. Mandalay. So we'll look out the left side of the aircraft on final to see what kind of sunrise. We're not going to see any sunrise, but what kind of dawn we'll see. 20 miles out now, 6,000 feet. Let's initiate that descent. 900 feet per minute. Slow to 205. Hopefully the sim stays stable. Now 200. Not hearing the clicks. Clicks are delayed. Let's get our landing lights on.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, please expedite your descent 4,200 feet.
Okay, sorry. I thought I was descending at a respectable rate, but I'll expedite it. 18 miles out now, 5,400 feet. Airport's right there.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, you are 14 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway 17 approach.
Okay, we'll expect ILS
Maintain
17
present
approach.
heading and altitude.
November
Expect
3
vectors
Whiskey.
ILS runway 17 approach.
Speed
Cessna
brakes.
Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Slow to a 190 as we set up here for final. It's switched to nav mode, which I don't want it to do yet. So let's switch us back to GPS mode. It's cutting that corner a little more than I'm comfortable with, and going to leave me with a very short final. So we're going to reassert authority over that. She's moving pretty aggressively. Let's keep a close eye on that. ILS coming up very slowly. Let's check our altimeter. 2965. All right, we're good. We're good. Slow to 180. Bring those speed brakes back in. 180. We'll switch it back to nav mode once we get a little closer to that turn to final. We're not getting any further descent instructions, however, and we need to begin descending more, so we'll take this over. Send it 1,000 feet per minute. Actually, make 1,200 feet per minute. Do a notch of flaps. Probably going to get yelled at here. All right, now we're going to switch to nav mode. Make a nice big old left turn to final. ILS Diamond coming up. Just what you want to see. Slow to 175. 11 miles out. Once we turn final, we'll there's that CDI moving left beautifully. Perfect. Course deviation indicator.
Bravo Whiskey, you are 600 feet
Yeah,
below your assigned
there it
altitude.
goes. Here we go, friend.
Climb and maintain 4,200 feet altimeter.
Slow to 170.
29.64.
No, I'm not doing that, honey.
Climb and maintain 4,200
Zoom in on the
Cessna Tree
MFD.
Bravo Whiskey.
Down to 5. Let's go ahead and cancel IFR.
Mandalay approach Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey would like to cancel IFR.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey IFR flight plan is canceled radar service.
Continue our
terminated.
descent.
Squawk
400 feet.
7000. Maintain VFR.
That's minimums.
Frequency change approved. Good day.
Let's get that ILS
Mandalay
diamond
approach
back up.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is type Cessna C700 9
Come
miles
on.
north of Mandalay, 3,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Okay.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree.
Kind of got our
Bravo
hands full
Whiskey
here a little
Mandalay
bit, but that's
approach.
okay. Let's go ahead and go outside, put our gear down. Gear's
Squawk
coming down.
6516 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
All right.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey
Let's go to our
radar
approach speed,
contact 8
134.
miles north of Mandalay, 2,300 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Let's go ahead and get our
Maintain own
flaps
navigation.
to full deployment on our flaps.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Cessna
Beautiful
Tree Bravo
sunrise.
Whiskey.
Beautiful dawn there coming up. Winds are very stiff here, 24 knots. Very stiff. Let's go ahead and contact the airport and get landing clearance.
Mandalay Tower Cessna November Tree 4 Tree
Don't say
Bravo
touch and
Whiskey
go.
is 6 miles north 1,600 feet with whiskey to land.
All right, good. Based on these increased winds, I'm going to increase our approach speed to 138.
Altimeter 29.65. Wind 178
Activate
at
EPPR.
14. Make straight.
Shallow the
runway
descent rate.
17.
Grab that ILS. We're a little low right now.
Bravo Whiskey wind 178 at 14.
178 out of the south. 14.
17.
17 through cleared
Make
land.
straight,
17
runway
through whiskey.
17 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Came in a little under the glide slope there, friends. Got full flaps, gears down, auto throttle, disconnect. Winds are much more reasonable now, 9 knots. We'll resume our 134. I got the poppies, but I'm seeing 4 reds. I don't like that, so let's, that should change here momentarily. There we go, there we got 1 white. Diamond's coming back down. Make sure APPR is engaged. There we go. Now we're on the glide slope. See, GS, green, good, excellent. Now we got 3 whites, 1 red. Okay, all right, friends. Controlling the throttle manually at this point. Airspeed, or winds aloft, 500. Winds aloft are more reasonable now, 6 knots.
500.
Autopilot,
Autopilot.
exiting right. Winds are coming right at us at 8 knots, so at least there's no crosswind to screw around with. 1 white, 3 reds. 2 and 2. Still 2 and 2. Trees here in the foreground. 3 and 1. Now 4 whites. Come on. Spoilers up. Reversers on. "65 knots. Stow the reversers. Alright, friends, let's zoom in on the MFD so I can see where I'm going. There's our high-speed exit off to the right.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey exit runway when able.
Alright, friends. Welcome to
Cessna
Mandalay.
Tree Bravo Whiskey contact ground on 121.85.
Still encountering this little ATC bug where they
Going to 121.85
stop giving us
Cessna Tree
descent
Bravo
instructions.
Whiskey.
Let's just... Alright, we'll stop on these hold bars. Alright, friends. I mean, thus far we've been able to deal with it because we go... we cancel IFR, but eventually that's not going to work when we get the wrong kind of weather. Wow! Let's bring in those spoilers. Beautifully lit there by the tail floodlight. Spoilers down. And we'll look outside and bring in those flaps as we clean up the airplane. Flaps are retracted. Barn doors are down. Contact ground. 4:50 in the morning. Taxi to parking.
Mandalay ground Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey taxi to parking.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree
Turn those
Bravo
pulse
Whiskey
lights
taxi
off.
to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
I noticed that the taxi light
to general aviation
didn't work
parking
when we
using
were in
taxiway
Brunei,
Alpha
but
Cessna
it's
Tree
clearly
Bravo
working
Whiskey.
well now, you can see. All right, let's taxi, friends, to our parking space. As I welcome you, following our safe landing in Mandalay, Myanmar. Never landed here in the sim. The plan, in case you were wondering, is to fly from here, and I'm still on the fence, but my plan anyway is to fly from here to Paro, P-A-R-O, Paro Airport in Bhutan, which is rather bold, I must say, in as much as it's considered one of the most difficult approaches in the world. I think there's less than 20 guys on Earth who are certified to fly that approach. So hopefully I'm not letting hubris get the best of me. But that's the plan. Interestingly, though, however, at Paro Airport, only daytime VMC approaches are permitted. So, given the time change, that means I'm going to have to fly basically in the evening here in Southern California, and we're going to have to make sure we've got good weather. So that could be interesting, huh? All right, friends, here's our parking off to the right. There it is. For our beautiful November 343 Bravo Whiskey, landing here in Mandalay on this very humid, warm day. Morning. Look at that. Look at that incredible picture. Look at the sunrise coming up. Wow. All right, let's focus on parking. Don't need our pitot-static anymore. I'm going to keep my taxi lights on. There's our space. Look for our marshaller. You see him? I'm looking for him. Where is he? Oh, I got him. There he is, yeah. Is he gonna get... There we go. All right, friends. Well, welcome to Mandalay. Taxi lights off. Parking brake engaged. Right engine. Pitot-static's already dealt with. Mr. Caution reset. Stop our timer. I should have done that earlier. Yeah, we made good time. Probably shaved a solid 20 plus minutes off this flight. Good, thanks to good winds. Let's go outside one last time. Look around. Our beautiful November 343 Bravo Whiskey with that unbelievable dawn coming up there in the east. Amazing. Truly stunning. Stunning. Gotta love it. All right, friends, we'll go back inside. We'll kill the left engine. All right. Drop to the logbook screen. There we go. Whiskey Bravo, Sierra Bravo, WBSB, that is Brunei, to VYMD, Victor Yankee Mike Delta, Mandalay, Myanmar, formerly known as Burma, for our 3 hour and 13 minute, 21 second flight. Yeah, we made great time. Holy mackerel. We knocked like a half an hour off this flight. 23, 34, yeah, like 34 minutes. That is either an error by the sim or some really extraordinarily favorable winds. And look, we got a night takeoff credit and a night landing credit, my friends. Very good. Well, listen, I hope everybody has a good week ahead of them, and thank you for joining us as we continue the adventures of November 343 Bravo Whiskey. Ciao.